Hello, Bujanfo. I am going to 101 on YouTube, Facebook, and so Benya am going to Facebook no. Waba hasia ensembi twagu ne ebema mu ncheche mu to waba hasia aha e de one say you fie. Na de na ekoso yesi Raf abrantie Raf to say de minim so ye malam Raf to say abrantie Raf ne ho asema ba ibubruja a wo Ghana ho. Na me hu samanfo pi aye video e de afa ne ho. Me di kan be ye video bi na me chemu se meta na chi se school bag na meta na chi metanechi na enkwasiafo hinimre bi no ne abrante we na me hu se wabeki kanse bibri sa abrante no wode na fu na nam me hu se entotofi wa bi nsusu eye didi e de fa ne ho se watomra na ye behwe minia se yense mra wo ba bia wo ye de ka kire obi se wabumra so ana watomra I won't say asemo amanfo de mpepre ho so omo ka viewership clickbait send amanfo be ba behwe omo videos no manya ne omo pese omo nya wo wiase omo de bibi wo wiase nso omo ntino omo pe dodo yati ase fine but the question ye bebusa no enie you see Raphael St. Williams miamia fellow Ghanaian Echo Rich Hospital Emma nsem bi ekọ so wo ho ensem na ekọ so wo no ene ne say ye de obi aba for emergency ene obi chechi mu say ade ye emergency no enye wo patient no una abeka na ye health professional no na be determine fantastic obi anemu ni echi obia animu ni echi se wo health professional ye wo adwuma na wo so hwe se obi ohia immediate attention no wo na be determine dia then ye won se bebre ebeka na wo se mo soso mo gitum se wo na wo determine obi a ne case ye emergency dia wo se wo gitum so obi nsusu wu a wo se blemu se utimi solve obi issues mano ema no ho tono dia obi nsusu wu onsa no nsusu a wo se wo susu e blemu eno so magye atum ye mfa no nto ye beka ho asem daache yes Raf atwe camera e de ewura hospital e de video amanfo enti saa de no ontumi nya no abrochiri na mebusa wo Raf eko hospital on no na ye de inscription bi ana notice bi abo wall no ho ewo OPD honom ne ward honom say men take photos and say videos bi any one before I obe condemn obi say obi ayade a etiamra no ewo se ehumra tio mo amoka say ena Raf wa anye ne yei ena dien saa Raf anye ne yei na omane bo amamo na omokoshi umura mu ha manfo de omo photos begu internet no omo ye nie enyoma pia ekoso wo Ghana ho a utimi hwe wo internet ne so obi on aware ne a video ne e na beto internet ne so se na nikum na oto nko na wo de wo hwe ne wani age no nibusa wo eno no aya na ye proper good de emma sa nyoma we nyina akoso ne se Ghana ye nimra ye di control social media Ghana nimra ye di control social media eno na some few months ago kwaku manu beka say nka aban a wabai mahama ne NDC ne try say omo beye mra e dia control enkomo ene nsem a ekoso Ghana internet no ede eso amanfo betwe ne srani abasa say aden na kufu adu time no wa meka na one thing ne say ade bi eye papa ankoso akufu adu time no eni kwan say ekoso this time. That is the understanding and the analogy Ghana for near day ewo. Mini anom ni adofo Raf se obi a condemn ne say wafomomra de oye yin ntwa yi me enkoto irrespective of bibia until say obi di proofs emre bi e wo Ghana constitution ni mu ebeba ame akase anase nye Ghana constitution ni mu emre bi a yaye afa ye social media ekwan ya fa so handle no etre say Raf entumi mfa camera enkone nam hospital no me hia one single Ghanaian citizen or this amran be babonten that time no and am begia to say Raf ayem from so amanfo na mo Ghana for no mu bewu anapatututu na mu wu so a obie no de camera be si wo so etwa ama amanfo hu kwan a mo fa so amu Rich Hospital we yete ho no bi beka che say odini nua be ma ko ho ma omo sa ne nua ne yare no aka nyoma bi e wo se yeye ka ho no omo anya ma ne nua ne ti ehono ya ne nua ne ti no ehono ya obi de ne yere koi so okowo enunti Ghana etua 3 million Ghana cedis because of obi negligence inti meme no taxes e was e di kusi school e was e di si hospitals no ye tua ma obi ama na di eno kra de nanten sa oba na wehu abra ani kwan so wu sa time no 3 million Ghana cedis no ain't me mfane nsamba life bio nyanse bia na ewo ntirima nko de beboa o my Ghana ama o my Ghana etumpon no sa nyansa ne zanka bio o de ewu okọ ade no asei he minia aduma na arafo ye no a risky business enipa betumi abom trimupo no ma yede o makuno o mbetete na di ne bone ba raf mimi tawachi obienu a so obia so oyiwa ma mimi tawachi ade na wo ye no metumi asho aka to say bi raf for your own personal way say no ade bi wo amenye ba se wo ya unti amra and what de bia wo ye bia no so no eyemra kwan so and now de so obi se Raphael kwa okọ hospital hoko video ye or challenge nurses no etia mra enye wano enye hearsay say ye the inscription bia bo Rich Hospital wo say memo bia nteki photograph te say the okọ Flagstaff House e bia security zone baby a yesime ntwa photo ho untwa photo ho no omo mfa notice ni nko share secret place ho omo di besi public place I say vantage point obi abede ebehu enti wo kwa ani a cho say ahade no ma cho say no thoroughfare no trespassing yenko ntra eni se wo kotra ni ebetu se wakwa tra ho no mo a afi ye betumi di inscription notice ni information e wo ho no ebua wo fo say okotra so mebusa mo mo a ene ye no mu bia ye ka say Raf efumumra no Raf efumumra no emra be na Raf afum say obida word Ghana nye emre bia mfa ho in regarding the ekoso of South Korea wo hwe omo news a ore kra be ho say South Korea for eyi omo news a obi bia obeba video ni no say nye nipa na ono ate ase say ye interview na omo wo video ni nyina no obo nse omo ayedai omo mask omo anase omo kata omo anim because eye omo mra untumi mfa obi anim mameto ebia internet so without nipan consent eye ni omo mra omo hye Ghana omra be ne aye ye ka kire mo say yenye mra si ya mo ana mo asori etia na de ekoso no se Raf amfa sa kwan we so a ekwan be so ene be fa so ehu nyoma bone a ekoso wo such places hwade bi wa say sa video no kra wo hefa Where is it?
Abuse of power.
Who is abusing power?
Empowered drunk.
Who is abusing
has
power?
not found in him.
Okay.
In the face. Both the man and the Minister of Health have demonstrated where the alliances are.
What do you mean
the
by that?
Minister of Health has rather chosen to embrace this activist and not take the side of...
What do you mean by embrace the activist?
He hugged him. We saw him hug him.
Okay, so, Koko, do you have the video there? So, the minister walked in, then Raffle rather went to him. And there was some level of... So, it's not as if the minister brazenly was the one who was trying to embrace.
Was there some amount of hugging or embrace?
Huh?
Was there some amount of hugging or embrace?
No, what's your point with that? That's a question, really.
So let me make my point. Abuse of power and power drunkenness are the two things that were demonstrated here. Somebody walks into your workplace. We are sitting down here. Somebody walks into our workplace.
You're talking about the activists.
The activists. You walk into our workplace.
Okay, put the video there, okay?
You walk into our workplace, and probably either you were not given the health care, because from the video, it seems that his hand was treated. He was treated. It happened. Now, you can be angry there at people and start causing trouble. We can understand that. Maybe something there made you angry. Somebody there made you angry. Somebody caused you, and you are a human being. They could say you overreacted. That is one aspect. That is how we understand it. But you live there. You go out, and then you come back with a group of people. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a criminal investigator. But I think there's something called premeditation. It means you premeditated. It means you came back with the purpose of what? Causing mischief and causing harm. You come back then, and then you attack people in an emergency. Every single person in an emergency there is in their most vulnerable of states. They are the most vulnerable people there. You come down and you attack these very, very vulnerable people. In the course of the process, a nurse has been attacked, and that nurse was rather receiving treatment at her workplace. All this caught on video. And then the person is not arrested.
Oh, mutia. Akwa we asema oka nyina na say minister ahage Rafintino. Wahage criminal. Now why na a charge Raf of any criminal activity? Obian charge. There hasn't been any charge or whatsoever. I feel na most more than a court. Moko quarter. Amakwa could prove say a yampa se obuobi. Na afe no ye busa se o harasse o anase o assorte wo nurse ni no a video evidence no evidence be awo. But look at these people, omo the infantry say omo point finger say obi a criminal and na minister hageno na mohu obi a ono a threaten ono use the platform ama ye dia threaten together omo dia threaten a certain president ene na yere. But hwe rousing welcome ye the man. Some win. When the a normal. Ono no so nya president a obetwa ne ti. Na yiriti no wakum no na obompai ono a odi threat messages ema president no ono mpo ba omi akwa hage no. Any obi a or uncover the ills na ewo ye health sector ni mu. You see, unipe bia nyare nko hospital. Emma arrogant nurse, a doctor or health practitioner be. And display some level of insolence bia. Obeka se, the raf ye no etiamra. Ba mo amosi mut etiamra the raf afum no mi busa se. Efum no a wofum no eye wo nyansa na wo de kan na se Ghana mra e na e ka che raf se raf afum. That's the question. E wo so busa a question no. Get to toko no a aban ne se wafum no. Aban na monitiri mu. abana amfa sensationalism, abana amfa emotions. Say me feel say me nipa bi da hospital na yede camera ato ne so. There be the same camera na obi de koto obi so a momo say etiamra no. The same camera no se president kosra amanfo wo hospital so a camera di atiri. Say yekoye donation wo hospital so a camera di atiri na yitwa na ayarefo no omo da ho. Is it not the same camera? But baby ayaye mra no whether say ukoye donation e di ama hospital no whether say ukoye omo papa be se die na ukoye no ho no emfa wo mo, you do not have the right to show not just the patients no, apart from near one a consent to say or bekasa wo video no, any other individual bia or video no or bekata nanim. That's what they do in South Korea. Because they have strong laws on that. Intiminia, o kase Ralph I mistake no. Adia Ralph ye no from so on ibisa wo. Law emra be na wudina so. So uni mra bia de net so wo bo osiri na ndie ye presidents ahodo asofo ahodo a omo akọ baabi emia bi te se prisons. Yetimi ko prison. Near the camera call near video na obi a bia wayere film community ni mu no na bia nanima be film no who say all prison and we are okay once ayenya nyemra bia no ade na Ralph ye no etina obetimi asan ye bio emra bia no obetimi ache no because ye nimra bia etre or invade obi a privacy. Ralph on invade obia privacy. Hospital no enye private place a public place. Hospital no enye private place and a baby okọ ne ensa nye private hospital. A public hospital. Or no Ralph ni sika e tua taxes no. Eka ho. Okọ na ofi said there's something going on. Or rich hospital ho enye na ofili se otwama amansan nyine ho a Ralph has every damn right to show us whatever else are ekoso ho. Afi monhwe ade bi o ha sei, monhwe video bi. Hwe video bi o ha sei sia.
The medical director of the Greater Accra Regional Hospital, Dr. Emmanuel Srofenyo, says authorities of the hospital have commenced preliminary investigations into allegations a woman died at the facility on Thursday after she was given wrong medication. Husband of the deceased, who is the director of the Ghana Institute of Languages, Dr. Emmanuel Kuto, told Maxwell Agbagba his wife was not sick when she went to the hospital, but her condition deteriorated after she was allegedly given wrong medication.
Last week, she came to tell me that she had found an excellent doctor at Rich Hospital upon recommendation of someone. So, well, on Sunday, after some discussions, we were a bit reluctant because of the pandemic, but we went anyway because we were afraid of losing that slot. We were made to understand there was a long waiting list because the doctor was excellent. We went on Sunday, and on Monday, she went to the theater. I waited till she came back in the afternoon. She looked good to me. She was quite stable, and I stayed with her the whole afternoon. We were talking. I got food to feed her, some fluids and to feed her. And at around 8 p.m., the orderlies came to ask me to go home because it was late. So I left. But the next day when I came back, I barely recognized her. She was totally in the mess. And she was in extreme pain. So I asked her, what happened? Have you been sent to? She said, no, the doctor hadn't come yet, but the nurses had come to administer medication to her, and then after that, she really wasn't well. I was there until the doctor came, a young man who came, and he came and went through the folder at the bedpost there, and then she asked the nurse what medication had been given, and so at a certain point he said he didn't prescribe one of those medications, he didn't prescribe them. So there was, as I said, there was kind of back and forth, and then a second nurse came and said, oh no, somebody else, the medication somebody who obviously I didn't know, somebody else has prescribed that medication.
So this is another doctor who had come there.
No, I presume that was my wife's doctor. I don't know who. Okay. I don't know exactly because I didn't. So the first doctor who came there in my presence, he was asking these questions.
Okay, he was asking the nurses who prescribed the medication for your wife.
No, he was asking the nurses what had they given her.
Okay.
So when they said they had given this and this and that, then he said one of those things he didn't prescribe. So it was clear that he was the doctor.
Yeah.
So he said, who did this? I didn't prescribe this. So they mentioned somebody else's name.
Okay.
And he said right in front of me, okay, I'm going to call him right now and ask him. So after he put the folder down and then he left back into the lounge, into the lobby, and I followed because I was concerned. I wanted to know what was happening. So I was right there. When he picked the phone, he went behind the counter, picked the phone, and started talking to the other doctor. And within a minute or two, it was clear that the other guy, although I couldn't hear his voice, it was clear he had admitted prescribing that drug. And then this guy was calling him and said, why do you do that? He said, this is the second time you are doing this. The other case too was the same case. And you were told that this drug is not for this this purpose. They've gone ahead to do it. So it was like, and I was sitting there, I was just standing there listening.
Right in front of you?
Yes, right in front of me. Yeah. And that was the point.
So this a doctor scolding someone we believe to be his own colleague who administered the medication?
I presume so.
Okay.
So, when a course wo, into the papa we eken. Some people may decide to believe the papaya Emmanuel, Dr. Emmanuel Kutu, Kuto eken, you know. And I'm saying only video evidence into no, be hard. Ama even some medical practitioners on bejedi. Be hard. Ama some medical professionals so on bejedi. Be hard. Ama some of us, yes, citizens, no. See a beji asama all Canada. But Ralph the end dear. Where Jimmy cry a bo video no a branch any da bed niswa no. You will see it. A man for air corners ni wa or money back and forth banter no. You will see it. We hear any conversation there. This is what we are talking about. Mimi na nabako. O yare omo de ne ko hospital ni akofa obi a o diabetes edru e de amaro okofi a onum edru no na ne nanse ahyase tatai e kire ni ko hu se edru a ye de ama ne kura na sa onum no sa ye diabetic patient net say folder nsem ye omo obi folder edru ne de bre no. You see, these are some of the things that ekoso. And when in your man ekoso, and amun na mo pretending. And then kwasia argument. Obi daho. And na moko de camera koto so. Obi daho near the camera beto so na systems no. Ebeye right, we will do it. Wa want ya se no. Obi timye to Africana. No ako Togo. So when tinkoto nka aha ye nkoto 101 ahan asem ba ye mfa emotions neka ye de nyansa eneka asem no ye de adwen to asem ne ho enye sene a wosi fili anase mimi fili eye sene asem no esitie se obi si raf yo ye no eye wronga on famramra enye busirimuka se wuntimi mfa mra bi agana aye afa hawa you take photographs, any videos, was certain places. Forget about the Obieka. Ralph did a human's job. Ralph put his life on the line for us. And instead of us to appreciate what he is doing, we are hailing unnecessary and unfounded vituperations on him. And that will not solve any problem. If this is your first time meeting me on YouTube, I entreat you to like my video, comment, share, and don't forget to subscribe. Anytime we put new stuff in, you will not be left out. Love you all.